Ho ho ho! Seasonal greetings, guys. I am so excited. Merry Christmas in advance. Yay! Yay! Okay, let me be serious. A quick recap. Last week on the show, we had Instagram Live, though initially it was like Facebook Live, but based on some complications, we had it on Instagram and it was lit. We talked about building a business brand from ground zero. And Dr. Kelly Henry, he threw so much light on business, how you can actually empower yourself. How even if you're failing somewhere in businesses, you can actually, have hope. Yes, let me put it like that. Have hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So if you want to build a business brand from ground zero, check out last week's episode on Instagram. It was lit. It was amazing. Prepare for 2021 with a mind-blowing mindset that you are going to win, you are going to conquer, and you are going to make waves. Yes, so today's topic is sharing your Christmas experiences. I said it on the show last week that we are gonna we are gonna go down memory lane, what happened when you were, well, as long as you can remember what's been happening. And today on the show, I am not going to talk alone. Co-hosting with me is Sage. Sage has been on the show, I think, two times. Yes, he has shared his wonderful self with the house, gisting and ranting, and what they do. Anyways, guys, do not go anywhere. You know the drill. If you are listening alone, you are definitely doing it wrong. Tell your friends, tell your lovers, tell your family to listen to the podcast, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Follow me on Instagram, The Squash Podcast, on Facebook, The Squash. Do hit the subscribe button on YouTube, The Squash Podcast, and any other podcast app you are listening to. Spread the love. Go nowhere, guys. We'll be back in a few. And we're back, guys, still on the topic sharing your Christmas experience. And our co-host is in the house. Say thank you for being here.
Auntie Mabel, have you buy the Christmas cloth that you want to wear this year?
You've not sent me
I don't
money
understand.
now.
Christmas cloth is not bought by your boyfriend. It's bought by your father and mother. If you don't have father and mother, your uncles and your aunties, that's the real Christmas cloth, not all these ones. Growing up like this,
and your
this,
friends,
this time, Malede buy Christmas cloth.
Wait. Somebody that hears this sound. Wait. Let's not make my listeners confused. Somebody that is hearing you will be thinking we are in something of a relationship. As you said that it is not bought by my boyfriend, it's bought by father and mother. Bro. See, you're my brother in Christ Jesus. You understand? Don't spoil my market. No, not spoil it at all.
I bind you from my sister list. God forbid. Who is your brother? Please, that's it.
Oh God. Okay, guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Kickstarting the show, sharing your Christmas experiences. Okay, Sage, the honest truth is, basically, I think Christmas has been the same for like the past 5, 6, 7 years. I basically do the same thing like every year. Like, to me, it's a normal day. Not to me, but it just so plays out like a normal day. You wake up in the morning, I don't even forget the whole cloth thing. Like, they don't send me no more. They're an adult, can't take care of yourself. And you bath, you must bath, you eat. We'll have to lock the door. So like visitors do not think I was home. Especially me, I'm not going to lock that door. So nobody will come inside because it's me that will be in the kitchen and do the serving and do the washing of the plate afterwards. So I just lock everywhere.
Just say you are stingy and you are stingy to give people anything. No. Don't be covering it up. I will still love you even if
Mm-mm.
you are still
It's
lazy. I will still
annoying.
love you. Don't
It's
worry.
Sage now. See, it's annoying when you haven't visited a person since January, but you only carry your two left legs to my house December 25th, and you're expecting me to open the door with widespread arms and do what exactly?
That is the point of the day. That's the point of the day, to remember all the people that you didn't remember all through the year. So all
Wonderful.
those people that you've not visited, love. A lot of people are nicer during the
And share
holidays
some love.
because
But
I mean
you are
that's
coming,
understandable.
you're
That's why
coming
the
empty
day was
handed.
created.
Mm-mm. You're coming,
No,
if you're
see,
coming to
by
see me,
coming
I
to
just
eat your
you've not
food,
seen, you've not
no.
come to me since the
If
beginning of
your
the
food
year. You're
not
supposed to
good,
come with
if your
hamper,
food
come
not
with
good,
bottle
and
of
not
wine.
not chop. See, it's not
So your own
sharing
is
love
just
doesn't
to
mean to
go to
share
another
it and be
person's house
giving.
and go
I
and
can also collect. My presence in your house is a show of love. Do you know how many people I could have gone to visit? And they choose to visit you. It means that I love you so much to choose you in that day, I mean on that day. I
why
understand
do I
why.
get the feeling that you actually go to people's houses to go and those ones on
Well, I don't
why
do that. I don't do that.
when
Last year Christmas, I was home alone inside my house. I watch
so why do you
movies.
have
I
so
think
much
I watch.
experience? Why do you have such insights in the matter?
Well, because I understand the concept of the season, which is about showing love and connecting with people you've not talked to in a long time. It's an opportunity to talk to them and all of that. I understand that. And growing up, we used to go and visit all our relatives, even the ones that we didn't even know were our relatives. Christmas and New Year, we know all of them. So I grew up with that
Okay.
style of life. So we dress up with our Christmas clothes and we'll go from house to house, uncle to auntie, everybody. We visit everybody who can visit in the old town. So even friends and family, all of that, we go around visiting. And all of them, they want us to eat. They will not consider that person go don't work around 20 hours. Why am I giving you food? And if we reject the food, it will look like we're not nice people, like we don't like them or something. And sometimes some of
Yeah,
their
your
people will
mommy
just
told you not to eat food in your house.
yeah,
Your
they
mommy
can't be
has
like say they
target
will have their
you.
issue with them. So I mean, and sometimes we like especially when it's already like midday into our day of visiting because we don't start very early in the morning. So from when we start, like during the middle to the end, we've eaten a lot already. Small everywhere. And we ate a lot before leaving the house. So now we're already full, and you're still giving us food. Make we die. I don't know.
But as you
I
said,
should be
that's
asking
the
you.
concept.
I actually should be asking you what you did when you were growing up for Christmas. They sound like you don't even do anything. What do you do?
The thing is, growing up, yeah, growing up was fun. In sense, everybody had to come to our house for Christmas. But like those were my mom's siblings, or that younger siblings rather. So I didn't do it in the house. They did the cooking, the cleaning. People I haven't seen all through the year. I get to see them. Like I'm looking forward
Well,
to
you don't
that
need to
time
wear
of the
Christmas
year.
clothes and go to
They're
all
coming
your
with their
different
bisco, then
houses. You don't wear Christmas clothes and go out. Hey,
no, the Christmas clothes is you wear it and you
hey.
sit at home. Or no, okay, the thing is, the Christmas clothes, yeah, you wear it on the 24th. You go and snap picture, you go
You
to the
people have
studio, then you come back home.
you grew up
But
in
you see
a
that they
northern
gone
place.
gone gone.
What is
Yeah.
studio? What do we know that is studio? In fact, let me just rest. Hmm. Your Christmas clothes not a touch of money until that 25th.
You did
Only
not go
a
and
few
snap
times,
picture with
and
your
studio
eyeglass.
was supernatural something. We only did that Christmas clothes. It only we only wore it on the day. You go to wear them before Christmas Day. And there was one Christmas I wore my Christmas clothes to church before Christmas. They flogged me. Oh, um, they flogged me.
You
I
wanted to show
was
off.
excited.
You want
I
to show
went to
off.
wear. They flogged me. Oh Lord. So I think the fun of Christmas when you're growing up
No
is,
plug you.
the eating and going out to show off your Christmas clothes because you're all excited, you're all dressed up. Staying back at home, in my own opinion, is just you missed out on that. But I believe your own traditions are kind of beautiful as well. You have everybody around in one place. It sounds like it will be fun.
Yes, everybody comes. It was really fun. I think the only time we left the house, like let's say on the 26th, that's to like visit our grandparents, eat goat. There was one time I
Which
ate
one be
goat
goat nose
nose.
again? Which one be
Roasted
goat?
goat nose.
Oh,
Oh
all
my
these
God.
villagers,
Like,
all these upper people, upper. Oh God.
don't worry, don't worry,
Oh
I'm
Lord.
not.
Which one? Goat nose. Goat nose.
You
Nose. Hey,
sweet
God.
guy. No, see, I was skeptical about eating it. No, but then again, I was young, so it looks like goat's nose, but it might actually not have been. But when I was younger, as far as somebody that I trust that gives me food, but you can't say no. This was my grandmother that gave me, so you
You
just
you
give,
need
oh
to
yeah,
go and ask
let
your
me
neighbor,
buy it,
ask
buy it, buy
everybody you can
it,
ask if
buy
that
it.
was goat nose. If you ate goat nose, I'm done with you. Please, I'm done with you. I, I can understand if you say you ate the Nkwobi is the whole goat head that you're
No,
eating, all right? Even the process you chop nose, but I mean, like to just roast goat nose for you. Hey, Lord God of mercy.
they
Your
roasted
your
everything now.
Christmas,
And the
your
part where we
Christmas
don't be
just
the
start up
part
on
where
my
we
head.
don't
You have
have to
spoiled
chop.
Christmas. Goat nose on Christmas. Even Ogboni people know they talk like that. Even Ogboni
It
people know
was
they talk
fun. I
like that.
don't know you
Who
have
you
to say
be? Even
fun.
Ogboni, they know they chop goat nose. What you they chop goat nose for? God, God. Hey, 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 please. You have ruined the whole day. Okay, so
Let's
what did you guys used to
let's
cook on Christmas Day? What did you guys used to cook?
let's
What food used to be at home? Like, Christmas food.
okay, there was pounded yam and
Hmm,
egusi,
sweet
there's
sounds.
okodo, that's yam
Oh,
plantain, pepper soup with shaki, assorted. We have fried rice. Okay, we didn't do jollof rice, we did fried rice and salad. And it was oh my
sweet.
God. And at times there was cake. And there was like cake, you just
Wait,
eat
where did you
cake,
grow up?
chin chin. The chin chin will put it in, big ever container. Where
No,
did you
where
grow up?
you
I don't
grow up?
understand.
Where
Did
you
you
grow?
grow
You
up on
never
that
answer my
bridge?
question. Where you grow up? Which state?
I grew up in Benin. I grew up
Maybe,
in
maybe,
Benin,
maybe
Edo
that's why.
State.
I grew up in village. Don't worry. So all these things that you are just saying, you are just talking on your own. Like, rosemary for some cake. This one Fridays. You are just winding your mouth. I just saying things. Really. All these things you are
So
saying.
what did
See
you
the
do?
movies.
What is that? We like okay, you actually went to people's houses to
See,
eat.
okay, growing up, all right, it wasn't like we didn't have money to do all those things, but Christmas was just rice and plenty meat. All right, so Christmas, we ate rice other days, but Christmas was the day you get to eat. Okay, so normally in my house, when my mom is done cooking, she will serve
Mm-hmm.
everybody their food, like share the food, normal thing. But Christmas Day and New Year Day is the only day
Yeah.
you get to serve yourself. So she'll just cook inside big pot and just leave
Yeah.
it. So you go there,
Wow.
you pack as much rice as you can eat till you quench. Pack as much rice as you can eat. Go and pack as much stew as you want. Then she might be the one to give you meat because she's always the one to give you meat. And it's always maybe turkey or plenty beef and all of that. So, but you get to pack rice by yourself. And there was this thing we used to do. So everybody in the house will come together. We'll take a big bowl and put hot rice inside. Everybody will use hand. Oh, I was like the height of it. Just be digging into the bowl with your hand. Just be eating rice.
Wow.
And some people will run
Wow.
with the bowl and all of that. And, yeah, that was the good old days.
That
Your
was
own
that was
when you go Christmas now
that was those
it's not
days.
Nigerian Christmas. That you go we have cake at home,
No, like
salad,
we don't
everything. I
we
mean
don't do
now we
that.
have all those salad and
You
everything, but that time
you dish your food like a
ah
normal human being and you go and sit down. Nobody is
no
running
see
with nothing
ah
except
ah
for fighting for
just
meat.
cake.
Yes,
Even the cake is
yes,
there
I
at
fought
mall.
for chicken.
See,
we are not
although
eating.
I mean having cake at home is not as bad as eating roast goat nose, but that one we can cake. When I cook cake for us for Christmas that time, as at that time, do you know what cake was then? It was like then we're still doing birthdays with a bowl of rice as cake. Now una they do normal cake for Christmas.
It's not as if we went to buy it. Majority of I can bake, my mom can bake, my
When did you
aunties
this
can
I
bake.
can bake when we talk? How old were you? How
So
old
it
were you?
was
Were you able
basically
to bake
like
then?
you
We are talking about when you were still wetin dey
no,
happen.
then I know they
Nana
bake
used to
now,
bake.
but like everybody they dey know now. All my birthday cakes now my mom see make am. So cake was basically a norms. Now I sabi bake, but I know if I be
I
ice
never
because
share
that
your
is
cake though.
stressful. But then it wasn't like we used to buy it.
As I not
Hmm?
share your cake though, sweet.
Are you
Unless
serious? Are
maybe
you
you might
serious
like
right
it
now?
because I know you will bake your cake and put roasted goat nose inside.
Put stage. Put
I think I
damn
will
you.
change your
Put
number.
your
I think I
money.
will change your
Put your
number
money where
and
your
save
mouth
it
is.
to roasted goat nose eater. That's the way I will save your number. Because
Are you serious right now? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's not open the chapter. Since we grew up in the village, definitely used to meet on that rain naked, but we won't go there. Based on our sticking to just
I be
Christmas
okay. Wait,
happening.
wait. How many
We're
how
sticking to
many
just
Christmas
Christmas
clothes did they
happening.
used to get for you? Like how many everything? Well, how many stuff they used to get plus shoes, everything? How many?
I think it was 2, 3, very
So
two or
one for
three.
New Year, one for Christmas, two shoes as well. Abi. Ah,
No man.
Christmas used to be fun.
No, but Christmas, when you wear that the day before when we go and snap picture, then when you wear on Sunday, you're
Yeah,
still going to
yeah,
wear
yeah.
new clothes now. That's Christmas week Sunday. Then the New Year, then the New Year
No,
Sunday.
it's like that. I mean, I think
You
my
understand?
side there used to
I
be the official
like
Christmas clothes, and then there will be like some extras that you can wear at home, because there will be extra money. But official Christmas clothes, then there will be like two shoes for Christmas and for New Year, and whatever you wear on Christmas Day is what you wear to church that Sunday, to relieve the glory. Then you know I mean, it was my mom used to go to
it.
Onitsha to go and buy our things. So she would go to the market and buy things where not all these useless things, correct original clothes, everything. Oh, come on like this. And so there was this experience I had growing up. Now I think I was in secondary school. There was this shoe my mom bought for me. It was this cowboy kind of corporate shoe, but high tops. She bought it for me. The shoe was kind of expensive, but that was what she bought for me for either Christmas or New Year. And then when I went to church, I was still very young, probably less than 10, 10, 11, 12. I was still very young, maybe even less than 10. Sef. And then I went to church, and our MD,
Yeah.
our MD in church, matured man that have money, that's the same shoe he was wearing. When he saw the shoe on my leg, I noticed his face change. Like, hey, God, oh, my shoe not that, small people just
Like,
dey wear.
small
Like, see, the same thing when I went to secondary school, there was a time when I was wearing shoes in school. I wore the shoe in school. My reverend father, that was the principal, that's the same shoe he had. When he saw it on me, he banned me from wearing the shoe to class. I like,
I don't have it
see my
in
Christmas shoe now, our reverend dey wear. What happen? Oh my God. So okay,
But growing up, did you use
did I
out?
what?
Did you or was it Bisco? Which one did you use? Not Bisco. Which one did you
Sorry,
use?
which one?
Did you play with
Okay,
knockout or
I did
you
all
just
of
did
them,
Bisco? You
but I
just
did at first it was the Bisco, what they used to call it, that like light one that would just be doing one kind of spark like. Then later we got to
yeah.
knockouts. I even learned to hold it the 3 rounds. At first, I used to hold 1 round and then I'll throw it away. But then after a while, I mastered how to hold it for the 3 rounds. And then we moved to the big one, the bomb, that long one that you shake and shoot into the air. My dad bought for us for 1 year
Yeah.
like this. He just bought up to like 10, 15, just gave all of us. So we carried it for the new year to crossover. That's what we usually use for crossover. Not usually, it was just that year.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
And then there were some leftover till the next year, December. We carried it, and I was mostly the person shooting it because he bought for everybody, and of course, my mom will not be doing all this kind of thing. So I miss shoot, I enjoy all of them. It was all of them. And then I think one of the things you missed out from staying at home is, I don't know if they still do it in your house. When we go from house to house, we're not going for the food. They always give us money. So it used to be sometimes 20 naira, sometimes 50 naira, depend on how much the person likes you and stuff. So they'll give us, before we go around that day, we'll end up coming home with like maybe 200 or 300 or sometimes even up to 400 naira. You get, so that's like the Christmas money. And
yeah, but those things were brought to my doorstep. In times when my uncles they come with their
yeah,
kids to see my dad, and when they're going, then I will now run and come
you need
out
to like
and smile.
everything
That's
was
when they will
brought to
see
you.
me.
Ajebo,
Yeah, it's fine.
Ajebo. We also did. We fled to
Now,
go and
the
collect all
uncle
those things.
come to I say, I'm going. I didn't do
I
that,
think,
man. For knockouts, okay, growing up, it was based on Momsy. Momsy did not see. In short, she banned knockouts. If she sees it, she's ready to cut off your hand. For knockouts, Momsy will preach. You want to injure yourself? You remove a finger. You will be like those people that don't have hands. What did my mom not say? So she would herself, by herself, go and buy the use
oh,
fan brain. She's ready to buy like 20. Just give you. You sit at the balcony. That's it. You sit at the balcony and just like it. Then you took it outside. You know those
yeah, yeah.
protectors. You now
Ah,
put your hand
like
outside.
they
Let you.
cage you well for this one, for the way
Ah,
they grow up.
it
Oh,
was.
man, that's like you.
It was. Oh yeah, yeah. It was. I was mostly inside the house. Okay, there was one time after service crossover night. So I sneaked. I bought knockouts the previous day. That was
Yeah.
M31st. I bought knockouts. When we got home, everybody was dancing and chilling, drinking all the juice, all the wine, everything. So I went outside to the balcony, me and my uncle, and I heard the knockout and I threw it downstairs. We're sitting upstairs. I threw it downstairs, like over
Yeah.
the fence. And I heard the noise. And I heard one woman, she was swaying for the person
Hey,
that
don't
threw
want my
that
life
thing.
and
Oh,
no
old
work
woman, I
places.
didn't.
Ah.
The way I took off, oh, yeah, like you won't even reason that human being was there before.
So he probably scared her.
She
He
was
probably
just
scared her,
shaking
and
for
then
that
she started
first
swearing for you. Ah.
she did not expect.
And I was wondering why you are always. I didn't even know that it was the sweater they sell for you that just sold you like this. Don't worry, we can deliver you. We can deliver you. Don't worry.
I have been delivered. I have been accepted the
That
Lord Jesus
okay?
Christ, and I am
Continue.
delivered from any
Continue.
cause,
I think I
any
think that
Benin
walking
cause.
around from house to
There
house
was
was one of the things that made it fun because all our cousins will come together in group and we'll be walking around. Although working in group, that's when we started learning business because for those of us that went out, we knew the places that they give the most money and we understood how it works. So those guys that usually give the most money at once, you will be wise to go to their houses first and as early as possible. That way they can give you as much as they want to give because during the end of the day, towards the end of the day, they don't have as much money as they had before. So they start reducing how much they give. But when you go very early, you get the most money. And also, if you go alone, they can give you a lot of money. But then if you go in group, they will have to it reduces. So we started learning, yeah,
you have to share.
we started learning all the tricks and everything, you know. So when you go there like this, and another thing we used to do is either you go very early or you go very late. Not because so because then they still have money, but because then either food is not ready or food are finished. And because there's no food, they will feel like they didn't offer you anything to eat, so they want to give you more money. Ah, business.
Yeah, like you're smart.
In
You're
some
really
there was
smart.
one Christmas that they gave me money. I used all the money
Not
to
from,
go and be buying
not
suya.
from small, you don't
In the
know.
night, I carry the money instead of to carry it to my everything.
I take back that statement.
I just went to buy one small one.
It's
I just went to buy
okay.
one small one. Then for the small one.
The one
I
that
don't know.
happened.
I almost finished all the money they gave me. Oh. If I know, give me again. If I know, give me again. Give me again. If I know, I've almost finished all the money.
Sweet.
So,
But I think that's what we missed out. Now Christmas is not like it used to be. I don't know if it's because of the economy
I think it's
or
because
it's
we've grown
just
up.
because we
We've
have
grown up.
many things we're dealing with. Growing up is fun. Growing up is
Yeah,
not fun.
you
It
have to think of
honestly is
a
not.
lot of
Like
things.
I can beat my chest and say it's not. Now we're basically the ones that well my mom was even now self I'm locking doors. So children like just as you that
I
I'm
will
going to
still
have
come
this,
for my
I'm
Christmas
finding
tree
money or
to
food.
assist
I will
you.
lock
Oh God.
doors inside my house. But I do miss those days. I miss the togetherness. I miss the fun. I think those are like one of the happiest moments of my life. Seeing all my relatives together in one place, happy, forgetting about their worries. Like I didn't even know what was happening. I don't even see anybody vexed. Like everybody was smiling, telling stories, what has been happening with them. Everybody was just at peace. But now it's just Christmas is basically like a normal day.
Well, there's also the question of how expensive
Friday is
things
like
are
how
now,
many days a
and the
week?
fact that Christmas is a lot of chore now. So it's a lot more expensive to do Christmas now. So whenever Christmas comes around, you're thinking of all the bills, all the financial implications, and all of that. So it just reduces the hype. You understand? Now people will know when their head not now people with their head they
Yeah,
touch. Now go carry their own salary, go first for Christmas and New Year, then January they will be back. You know, we don't pass that level. So
as in I know then we used to have Christmas trees, we used to have all those lights that
I've
thing. I
never
hated it
they
when
don't go back
I
Christmas
hated
tree, you
it
don't
because
know
I
what
always
happened to me. I said, let me go and do like all the movies that I've been watching. Let me buy Christmas tree. When they tell me price, I realize that all those Christmas tree, there's a way it used to do my body. It's not that I didn't have the money. But as soon as they told me the price, light, they say light almost 2,000. As I hear, I say I don't like the blinking of light. It used to affect my eye. So when I hear price, I say just to decorate for one day. What I want for one day or 2 days. I say don't worry. Leave the tree.
buy, let me tell you a cheap way to decorate, yeah. You see, you go and buy lining in the market. I think is let's say 400 a yard. You buy red, you buy green, you buy maybe packet of rubber band. You now use them forming different shapes, tight, these are
But
forming different
the
shapes,
best
decorate
part of
the house
this
like
is the
that.
Christmas
Eh,
tree. And all these artificial Christmas trees are really
yeah,
expensive. Even the one of like 30K, you see it's not even big. It's not you can't even do anything. I wanted to do like in the movies, but
it's not, and it's big like things that have that make sense. 70K. Actually, I think I went to the market last month for Christmas tree, 70K. I was like, are you
I guess after
serious?
I heard
Why?
the prices,
What's
I
there?
just realized
And
I
also,
don't even
like,
like all those lights. You understand? And all those things.
you don't fancy it. I
There's a
mean,
way it used to do my eye. It's not the money. The
no,
guy
just
they do my eye.
just won't you go and print it out and gum it on your
I
wall?
just think about the light in
I'll
my
take
heart.
the picture.
That's what I will do. Mm. Guys, any Christmas, everything I will just do. I will just go
I
find
can't.
go to roast the nose or mote day because plan are the way for this Christmas.
Me go so
No,
roast your
you see,
own nose. Since you don't want to
no,
leave the goat,
see, anybody listening
roast
to
your
this
own
once
and
they
chop
hear
it too.
roasted goat nose, you will know what is going on. Roasted goat nose, yeah, a new delicacy. Yeah, no, yeah. So
Oh
the
my
name
God.
already
So that
sounds
is all the
okay.
time
Yeah,
we
I can
have
just
for
finish my rest.
today.
Just finish.
You see, you
No,
still want to
I
yab
do
me.
not want to
Enemies,
yab you. I don't want
enemies.
to
It's
yab you. It's
fine.
out of love. If I don't love you, I won't do it.
Oh yeah, just leave. Just so I did not want to practice. Just leave it
Okay.
there. That's just best. we do miss Christmas a whole lot. It's different from the way it is growing up. But since we do know what we miss, so we can try our best to recreate those moments for our younger ones, for people that have kids already. Me, I have younger ones. I have a younger one rather. So basically, this Christmas, I don't get money, sha, but maybe just knock out won't be bad. Even if my mother will kill me for it, just hand her one, just bust it and we run. But just do something to let her know this is how it was those days. It was fun. It was something you actually look forward to, and not just see it as random Friday with
Yeah.
bills. So wait, before we leave, Sage, now what's raining now is the Bone Straight, and
I'm
I
not
don't know
around.
the
I'm not
latest
around. I'm not
iPhone. But
around.
what have
I'm
you
not
gotten
around.
for?
I'm not around. I'm busy.
No,
I'm
no, you're
cooking.
around
I'm
now.
cooking. My food
Put
one
your
born.
voice out and
As you have mentioned
it's
Bone Street, my food one born. It's not that I don't want to talk about Bone Street, but my food one born. Make I not go for food. I'm not around. Bone Street, which street? They are bone in their body. Do they have any straight bone in their body? All the bones in your body, there's no one that is straight. You want to wear it on your head. Beg.
calm
Hey, she
down,
don't stress.
calm down,
I'll just use my strength to go and buy weapon for you,
calm
Abby.
down, calm down.
If they say we are stingy, let us be stingy. You see, I mean, I think one of the things that really affects a lot of guys is the fact that they don't want to be called stingy or they don't want to lose the person. So if you don't buy it, they say you are stingy and all of that, or you're broke and all of that. A lot of guys don't want to be tagged as stingy, and so they do beyond what they can handle. Me, I like being called stingy. I like being called broke. Call me broke. Call me stingy. I will not spend my house rent to buy you with one. No.
Okay, the thing is, okay, I'm saying it of basically we're in the general, we're in public, we're on air. I'm saying this. It's not like if you buy me bone shoes, I will not take. But as a girl, you know what your guy can
Yeah.
handle. So do not tax and him break his
They
back
know
for it,
they
and the guy will
fear.
start
They know
drinking
they
Gary at
fear.
home. First off, it's just hair that can be bought anytime. So don't start pressuring somebody's son for hair because everybody else is fixing it. Yes, it's very nice. Even myself, I want it. But then again, you don't fit kill another person again just because you want to look good. It's just one day. If it's so easy, if it's so important to you, then get
Yes,
it
go and buy
yourself.
it
It's
yourself.
as easy as
Never
that.
buy me bone straight. You want
That's
me to buy you bone straight? With the forbid gift. Boys, they forbid gifts. Boys, they forbid gifts. What's their problem?
exactly if for everything, guys, tell a girl this for any girl that wants Bone Street, she should get you PS5. So we
Yes,
know,
two of us spend
it's
equal
a
amount
don't
of
know, it's a
money.
50-50
Yes.
something.
You know. By the time you tell them they buy PS5, they go wrong. They'll say they're not like bone straight again. Mm.
Shaking tables, guys. This was amazing. Sage, thank you so,
Yes,
so very
so
much for sharing
you're
your experience
welcome. Thank you
with
for giving
us.
me the gist. Today I have learned, I've learned a lot of things today besides the how much love you need to show on the holidays,
If you
how
mention
much
go to notes
how much we can learn
one
from
more time.
the past and how we can make Christmas amazing for everybody. And most of all, that you can eat roasted goat nose. Yes, that's it.
And I am done with it. This friendship
You
is
know you love
over.
me too much for
This
that.
friendship
So
is we're
you're not
done.
happy.
Like
Okay.
we're done. Guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And before we go, I haven't given my shout out for this week. Last week I gave shout out to Say Daisy and Sarah. Today I am giving a shout out to Clement. Clement was our guest on Finding Yourself, giving shout out to Ebube. Yes, I think Ebube was a guest when we just started. I think May. Ebube was our guest. So Clement, Ebube, Abbott, and Jeff Badia. Yes, guys, thank you so very much for being on the show, for making this here amazing. We are 7 months old. Yes, we're growing. We're growing. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram, The Squash Podcast, on Facebook, The Squash Follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, comment, view it, watch it. See my amazing face. You are very free to choose for me, please. And you can slide into my DM anytime, any day. And if you need someone to talk to, I am here 247. Just send me a message on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or you can send a message on Telegram. Either ways, I will reply you when I can, which is like almost immediately. But I do love you and Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Even if I'm still going to
Merry
be at
Christmas.
home.
Guys, eat some roasted goat nose. Your Christmas will be made. Bye bye.
I hate you. We're done. I love you guys. Merry
Merry
Christmas. Say
Christmas. Bye bye.
goodbye.
Bye
Find
bye.
another. God, we're done.